Alright guys, this is TB coming at you with 3 tutorials: the lazy, the thief and the speed. First one we're going to do is the lazy, then we're going to do the thief, then we're going to do the speed. That's why I said them in that order. Hey! First one we're going to do is the lazy, and it looks like this. So with the lazy, it's called a lazy because it really is quite lazy. You can realistically just go and kind of do a lazy. It just basically involves you have to discover yourself which is your stronger side. Like I am right-handed, but I vault left-handed. All my vaults, like the speed, the lazy, the thief, they all start with my left hand. Well, it seems a bit kind of retarded and a bit gay, whatever, but it's almost like practicing that ballet stretch where you get your foot up and you kind of, because the idea of this initial move is getting your stronger hand and getting your legs up like that. Like I find it really weird to think about even doing it that way. I feel like I'm going to catch my ankles. But when you find your right side, you start from something lower and you just literally hop over it. I'll show you it now. Well, I use this wall to first practice just that feeling of getting over the obstacle, of just kind of the idea of you only using one hand and getting these legs over, and then you choose something a bit higher and you just learn that feeling, getting your legs right up here. So now we're going to go back to the fence. So once you've got that idea of hopping over something a bit smaller, a bit higher, you get up to the obstacle that you want to get over, and don't run at it straight. If you are going to do it with a run up, kind of run straight, come round, you know, like a foot away from it to kind of run in a diagonal line. That way, look where you want to go, still running, get ready. And just hand goes down, kind of goes down, push it up, because if your arm's straight, your body's going to be up here. If it's bent, you're going to be down here. So you want to, as quick as you can, touch it, get your arms straight, pull your body up, get your legs 1, 2, really high, doosh, and then just come down on the other side. You come down. Simple as that. So this move is so similar to the other one, it's unbelievable. Whereas with a lazy, you come over like that. With a thief, it's for longer distances, and you come over with your hand, and all it is just learn your timing, come over with the lazy, fence comes underneath you, and as it's there, get your other hand down, it's kind of a push away from it. It's if there's, say, a fence with a bit of water, or just a slightly longer obstacle, you come over it like this. And you go a bit further apart, and you can land in this stance, which means you can land into a run straight away, no pissing about, straight off. So with that second bit of the thief, it is literally strong arm comes down first, body goes over, and you push, and it's the same as with like a dash. You push down and you push away, so when you combine them, you're pushing diagonally that way to give you more push up and that way, so you can really get out. And I said about you can use it in a run, so I'm going to show you how to use it all in one go. I'm going to do the vault and run off really fast, really efficient, really simple. Let's go. So, as I said, the thief can be used on these bigger objects, so I'm going to go over to my favourite bench in the world to show you what I mean. You start off with the lazy, so you want to get yourself to this position, and you'll get on it. You may be able to lazy it, but it takes so much effort doing that lazy, it turns into a speed, which I'll be covering next. But when you get to that bit of the lazy, you bring that arm down, so you're sitting on the bench, and then just simply take it further, so that all you've got to do, give it some speed, because you can't do this move. The lazy is called a lazy because you don't need lots of speed and energy. This one's a thief because you kind of do, you need to run at this a bit. Take it out, get the other hand and come off. And it's the same idea, land, legs apart, run. So I'm just going to cover this landing again. So when you're in the air, get as far as you possibly can without that hand, and that hand will lift you up again, push you out, get you all the way over here, and you're off. I'm going to do one more. The last move is a speed, and it looks like this. The best way I can think about describing what you do to practice the speed is run at the bench and try and get into this kind of starfish position like this. And like, you know, you might fall over, whatever. And it's just the idea of getting your body into this position of legs over there, hands over here, and you're nearly sideways. So what you're effectively doing is running and going and getting this position, and then every time just focus on getting a bit further, pushing off and coming down. And it's one of these moves that just takes pure guts. You've just got to be willing to commit to the move and try it. Don't bail out halfway through, because bailing out is where you get hurt. If you half commit to a move and stop. If you're going to commit fully, and just try it, just really go for it. Get your body sideways, get that arm down, kick your legs out, and it just all comes together as one move. Slow motion, run through, hands, feet, kick, and come down.